Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is your angel, Joan of Angels, and we are going to be talking tonight, guess what, about whether or not we're letting other people push us around. Are we standing our ground? Are we holding firm? Or are we allowing others to just push us and saying yes to them, but without a clear direction, without a clear understanding of what's going on for us? So, guys, I'm Joan of Angels. I am a transformational mentor, soul awakening coach, intuitive guide, and I help people just like you remember who they are and develop your own superpowers. And on that note, we're going to just put up the links to the event I have coming up, Uncover Your Superpower, and just show that to you now so that you can see it. And hopefully join us for that class because it's all about the things that I have been talking about. So, guys, if you are on Facebook, help me out. I did not share it to my Joan Hangarter page. I think it's shared to Joan of Angels. So if you could share that out. Yes. So here's the event that we're going to be doing right there. So this is how to use the intuitive gifts that you were born with. And I have to tell you, some people say, Joan, you have to be born with intuition. No, you don't. You just have to be trained how to trust it and how to open up the floodgates so you can hear yourself and hear the messages you're getting clear enough that you can then turn around, act on it, and then implement those strategies. All right, so I hope you join us at that upcoming class. I would love to see you there. All right, everybody, and if you are on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share, and would appreciate that so much. All right, guys, I'm just so happy to see you. And as I said, share it out on Facebook for me. That would be great because somehow, I don't know, I didn't manage to get all my groups there. So it's been a very interesting and remarkable week. And before I dive into what kind of week it has been, it's the kind of week that when I went to reach for the bowl was on top of my shelf and everything under the bowl fell to the ground. Does that tell you what kind of week it is? All right, so I want to know how your week was and where you are from. So if you're on the chat, just let us know where you're from. Thank you very much. So we can really tune in with you and tune in with where you are at. So good. We have Palm Springs in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we have Ontario in the house. Wonderful. Share it on Facebook. And if you can share it on Joan Hangarter, who knows how you'll do that. That would be great. And calling all angels and Miracle Makers Club and everything. And there is everyone. Look at this. Oh, here's an old friend. How lovely to see you over here. Greetings and welcome. All right. Wonderful. All right. So we're going to start with the bowl. And we have La Quinta in the house as well. We're making quite a little vortex of power here in the Coachella Valley. And if we're stretching out to Los Angeles, it's getting to be a very big vortex. Yes, we have cut off hair, and that's always a tricky thing, guys, when you cut your hair, remembering that hair is also the seat of your intuition. So it's tricky. So over there in Monterey, you got to cut your hair, but you have to really not cut it so much that you have impaired your intuitive gifts that will come through your hair. So, guys, we are talking about standing in your power. And when I say that word power, I am just talking about our ability to know who we are, to trust it, to live it, to reflect it, to dance with it, to sing with it, to hold steady to our goals and our dreams and our wishes because we can stand firm. So now take a deep breath with me, and we're going to all do this together. All right. So I'm going to rearrange this. You would think I'd have it all up there and around and about, but yes, here we go. That's so much better. Okay. And there you saw the green screen back there. Okay, good. So taking a deep breath in and letting it all out. And then taking a deep breath in and letting it all out. Beautiful. And one more time. Take a deep breath in and let it all out. Down to the center of the earth, down, 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 down in Monterey, down in Chino Hills, down in Utah, down in Nevada, down in Sweden, everywhere. Let's send our power and our energy down. All right, good. So Mother, Father, God, right now we are so grateful for Miracle Mondays. We are so grateful for the tribe of miracle makers, miracle masters, miracle sharers, miracle manifestors, those who are stepping into the miraculous. We are just so grateful for your presence. We are so grateful for your devotion, for your comments, for your heart, for your upliftment. We are so grateful for your energies, the energies of beautiful souls, the energies of those who are looking to raise that vibrational frequency even higher. We ask that you, each and every one of you, have a clearing of letting go, even before we begin, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you, clearing it away, removing it. Almost what we're doing is clearing that pathway so you can move forward without those obstacles. Because what we see is that so many of you place obstacles in your path. So Spirit has a very unique way of testing all of us. Like it will test you to see how committed you are to remaining on your path. So if you make a commitment and you tell the universe, I'm going to go to work tomorrow at 7 a.m. and you work for yourself, okay, so 6:45 goes by and you have not woken up yet. 7 o'clock, 7:15, 7:30, 8 o'clock, and you are not getting up until 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. The issue is not that you slept in. The issue is that you didn't honor that commitment to yourself. So we build strength and power when we follow through on our word and our commitment to ourselves. And it is to ourselves that it has to go first, just like the oxygen, on the plane. So you're on the plane and the oxygen masks come down and they instruct you to put it on your own face first, and then on your child or your sick partner's face second, so that you're fully functioning. And so this too is the same way. To be fully functioning means that we claim our decisions that empower us to do what we say we intend to do. Because when we don't do what we say we intend to do, we have literally placed an intention out to the universe, which is now unfulfilled. Unfulfilled. What happens to your unfulfilled intentions? Where do they go? Well, what do they do? Because we know the law of attraction says what we put out into the universe is what we attract. But if we put out things in the universe that we intend to do, but then we don't do, what happens to them? Well, I am so glad you asked. They get hung up in a dimension that I'm going to tell you is sort of like the I intended to but didn't dimension. And that intended to but didn't dimension is kind of like the astral plane, because it is that plane where we have fragmented emotions and fragmented thoughts and incompleted thoughts, incompleted actions, thoughts into actions. So they are hanging out in the air, just waiting. So my first question for you, let's all take a look. So as we're moving into stepping in and turning on and claiming our personal, let's look at a few reasons why we want to have our personal power. Well, One reason I could suggest is that when you are in your personal power, you will be able to say no and stand on it. Stand on it, okay? You will be able to know where you stand on it, as well as letting others know where you stand on it. So you have claimed and arched out or etched out a power spot of this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm about to do. This is what I'm doing. So the step of completion must happen, or you become a pile and a mess of unfinished intentions that then spin in the universe and kind of, they don't drown, they don't disappear. They actually bind you in a certain way. So they remain stuck in your auric field. So we are going to do a little process right now where we are going to clean up your auric field. Who knew we were going to clean up your auric field, but we are. So in order for you to receive this, guys, let's just rub our hands together, okay? Rub our hands together. And there's so much going out in the world. Before we get to our auric field, there is so much going out in the world. It is actually hard to keep track of. Of course, it depends all who you follow. But I am about to say that this is the month of revelations. This is the month where more people will wake up and recognize what is going on around them and recognize and even be upset with having given away some of their power. So more truths are going to be revealed this month, and that means truth about your health, truth about wellness, truth about what the system is trying to do and your stance with it. So we encourage you to really ask to see the truth in all things. Ask to raise up your antenna so that you can be a powerful person who can walk in the truth and walk in the light and be firm in your convictions, because we are about to go through what we may have are turbulent times. So I want you prepared for this. I want you to know how to manage your energy so you can be strong and you can not be deterred and not fall apart. Yes, it is already happening. These truths are being revealed on all levels, whether it be about different agencies in our country, whether it be about the shots, whether it be about the war, inflation, any of these things. Truths are finally being revealed. And that's all I can say. For instance, I think, and people are starting to wake up. Mothers are starting to notice their kids are getting sick, starting to see horrific stories coming out, and more athletes are also experiencing injuries. So those are just a few things that are happening on the periphery over there. I don't talk politics really, but I think you could guess that I'm really for the side of self-determination, independence, of speaking your truth, of freedom to walk your truth, speak your truth, live your truth, freedom over your body in particular, as a chiropractor, has been very important to me. All right. So as we continue, and I feel like I'm a little all over the place, but as we continue this, and we're going to go back to raising our energy and our frequency. Okay? And I should tell you that I started the show kind of feverish. And I had my ice pack here. I was going to wear it. And I was a little feverish. And what was happening for me is that I've had intense pressure right here. So this is the pituitary gland area. This is your third eye area. This is also the area that is impacted if you have taken the tests. You know how the tests go right up in here? The tests go up in here and they leave little pin pricks up in here. And so I've been really feeling this really weird thing right here. And so what I realize is that I want to do intensive healing for all of us, not just for me. But research is showing that you can get, pick up all sorts of things from people all around you also. So let's just really clear our field. And let's first start with our third eye. We'll do the third eye first, and then we will do the crown chakra. So your third eye, and also the home of your pituitary, not your pituitary, yes. Okay, right up here. All right, thank you. But here, what happens is that this is a very sensitive area, and many things can turn it off, including chemicals. I'm so glad you're with us here today, including chemicals. So right now, focusing on your third eye, and you could rub your hands together, feel the energy between them, and first take your middle finger from your left hand and place it over your third eye. And let's ask to let go of anything, any lack of clear vision, any lack of pureness, any chemicals or toxicity that may have clouded up your vision. So we ask to clear away anything that is preventing clear sight. And at the current moment, I'm going counterclockwise over my own third eye. You could do this with me. This will help remove anything. Okay. And the second step of this is to go clockwise and to start to infuse your third eye with the gift of sight. Infuse your third eye with the ability to see clearly, to receive messages. Good. All right. And so it is. And so as we work on that third eye, this pressure, if you are experiencing it, anyone, is being relieved. And the remedy for it is also cream of tartar and baking soda. So if you have cream of tartar and baking soda, a quarter of a teaspoon of each. This will also help with anything that is pressing on this. Amanda, is this where your pain is? Because I'm wondering if I picked up on this. I woke up ready to throw up most of the day. So I find that very, very interesting. And I don't ordinarily feel that way. So, all right, well, good. So I asked for total healing to happen today. For me, for you, and for everyone on the call, and for everyone who is going to listen to this now. So Amanda, I'm going to ask you right now, okay, first to go counterclockwise. Now guys, you could do this with us. It will strengthen your third eye. It will also strengthen the healing that happens for Amanda. So we're going to go counterclockwise for a minute, just to make sure we're all tuned up, and I'm hoping you're all doing it with me. Now go clockwise, and let's infuse that third eye with the gift of sight, with the power of the ability to see. So I'm experiencing right now, Amanda, a lessening of that pain. Could you tell me, Amanda, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being severe, what that pain is for you now, with 5 being sort of in between and 0 being none? So where is that pain, honey? Okay. Tell us where that pain is. And that also explains to me why I've had my essential oils here with me all day. And anyone there who has these essential oils, because the commitment today was for total healings. So we're going to put this right here, Team Amanda. And I am right now infusing myself with sandalwood, okay, all over. Sandalwood apparently is good for these kinds of energies. So is frankincense for tumors, okay? So this brain tumor that is pressing on you, we're going to ask right now to show that to us. And we're going to ask for a lessening of that brain tumor, sending healing energies to you right now. And you can tell me when you feel that, Amanda. And what we're doing right now is actually literally sending energy around that tumor in a way that is going to start to grab that and to start to remove that from you. All right, dearest ones, Mother, Father, God, we ask right now for healing for Amanda. We ask for removal of the toxins. We ask that her body experience a rejuvenation and energetic upgrade. We ask that anything that is lower frequency cannot survive in the light of the energy that is being thrown out right now and passed through her from each and every one of you, through me, and as through the source herself, himself, sending energies down through these frequencies to remove those toxic energies, and knowing, Amanda, that miracles are completely possible. When one is in that field of miracle outpouring, know that this is completely possible for you at this time, and so it is. All right. All right, guys, let's drain those sciences. Let's drain those science. I can't even say the word. Those sinuses. Healing tingles. All right. You're feeling healing, chilling. I don't know what that means. I was denied shot to my nerves. Let us just say that we are going to work with you right now so that those nerves feel the right kind of energy flow, that those nerves are tingling with awakening sensations as they clear away the deadness, they clear away the toxins. We are going to ask right now for clearing right in this area here. So let's all rub our sinuses. And you can do this, guys, even if you don't have sinus problems, because you're helping and you're in the field of healing. A very important spot is on your temples. So let's do that energy work on your temples. All right. Whew. And so it is. Energetic tingling. Who's feeling it? I'm feeling it. So the angels heard your prayers, Amanda. Yes, they did. And they heard mine too, because I have been in pain on and off all day. And this in particular. The other thing you can do is put an ice pack right here when we get off. All right, letting go of that and knowing that miracle healings can be had for all. Who else is experiencing any pain that would like to have more wellness, more energy, more nerve flow, more circulation going through your body now? If that is true for you and you want more of that energy in any part of your body, let me know, because we are in that healing modality. And we also have the planet here with us now. Oh, yes. Okay. Whew. And that, I can feel that in my arm. Whew. And I have to take a little mini break. Okay. Whew. All right. So the frequency is up, guys. The energy is up. All right. Let's do this. So right now, we're going to take a moment break, and I'm going to read a message from the fairies for you, and then we're going to go on to the lungs. Okay? We are going to do specific organs and specific requests tonight, because that's what I was told to do. Joan of Angel is in the house, and she has been telling me that the Angel Brigade needs to be freed. Each and every one of you needs to be freed. So we will we will take it in our stride, and let's do it, ladies and gentlemen, angelic beings, fairy beings, those of you who are the high frequency light bearers who are stepping into your power, who are so thrilled to be able to step into these new dimensions. And don't forget to share this out with your friends. If your friends are having pain, get them on here, because I can feel the energy right now. That is very high. All right, so I forget where I'm starting, but I remember seeing lungs. So let's go back to the lungs. And tell us why you're shocked, Amanda. We'd like to hear that. Please tell us in the comments, why are you shocked? Are you shocked that I felt it all day? Are you shocked that we began with it today, that we were picking it up with you? Are you shocked that we're clearing that energy? Tell us, tell us, tell us, tell us. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to go to Denise, and then I'm going to go back and answer that question. How do we know? Well, we don't know. We don't consciously know, but our guides know, and our guides are directing us. And the moment I came on today, when they told me that the greatest of healings was going to happen tonight, that whatever was going on for me would be healed, and that whatever was going on for each and every one of you would be healed, I say, let's bring it on, okay? All right, so let's go back to the lungs, and then Tina will just take us through it. So with your lungs, my love, I want you to know that lungs represent sorrow. And yes, lungs are one of the first organs attacked by flus and immune system issues and the C word, okay? And so your lungs, because it has to do with great sorrow, feeling just this hurt inside that is so deep that literally, like, you could cry your heart out, but the lungs captures all of this unconsciously. So what we're going to do right now is, first of all, help you. All right, well, I asked for a shortcut, my friends. Whew, we have great guides. This shortcut is twofold. The shortcut is the following. We are to place a balloon in Denise's lungs, okay? So we're going to place a balloon inside of her lungs. And this balloon is going to actually push out her lungs so that she has more air in her lungs. So on a scale of 1 to 10, when we talk about your lungs, Denise, I want you to tell us on a scale of 1 to 10 how much of a problem your lungs are, and anything else about the condition. Are you having difficulty breathing? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how much is that? Okay, going in there. So what we want to do, first of all, it's complicated. We're going to do several things at once. The first thing we're doing is Spirit is blowing up a balloon inside your lungs. This balloon inside your lungs is starting to blow up, okay, giving you expansion in your lungs so that you can actually breathe. So in this particular breathing, it's giving you, it's adding, they're showing me a percentage of increase in your lung capacity. Sweet Denise. So first of all, we're going to bless the cancer, honey. We're also going to bless, we're just going to bless your cancer. We want to tell the cancer we love you. We love you because you are showing us a part and a piece of us that needs to be healed, that needs to be brought into alignment with the rest of us, that needs to be not shamed and beaten up, but needs to be loved and nurtured and surrounded with healing energies. So using our energetic now, our energy, we're going to imagine that your lungs are right in front of us. Okay, and I happen to know what lungs look like. Lungs are so beautiful. They can go all the way up to your shoulders, and they can go down your back. And we're taking our hands. And if any of you have had a cough, or if you've had sneezes, or if you haven't felt good, or you know you're not getting that full air capacity. We want you to feel the energy around those lungs and just to smooth out that energetic field. And remember, I said there's emotional imbalances and tears. We want to smooth those out. That's right, and remove them. And so, Denise, and any one of you with a little lung issue, I want you to imagine your lungs, that you are smoothing them out. You are kind of removing any toxins from them, any upsets, realizing that when you're hurt, it goes right to your lungs, asking to look at your lungs to see if we see any toxins. And now breathing deep with that balloon inside our lungs. Breathing deep. And as we breathe out, I want you to breathe out any toxins that are starting to break away from the cancer. Any toxins that are breaking away that have been stuck in little dark places inside those lungs, little hidden cells that have just been brewing. Just imagine now that as we take that other deep breath, because that balloon that's going in is expanding those lungs, and so that as you blow it all out, it is literally like those old-fashioned bellows that used to be with the furnaces. That's what I'm seeing. That is literally pushing out any toxins in there, any black spots, any tumors, any cancers, any infections, any funguses, any parasites, any insects that are living in there. So we ask to remove anything that does not belong in those lungs. We ask those lungs. We are asking also now to imagine that your lungs are, I'm going to try hard to explain it. Let's imagine that your lungs are like a sponge. A beautiful lung sponge lungs. Your lungs are like sponge. And right now those lungs are dark, but as we infuse that sponge with clean water, clean energy, clean celestial fluids, and imagining that we are spraying a hose on each and every one of you, your lungs, it is actually cleaning that sponge, clearing away those dark spots on that sponge in your lungs. So that even as we speak, there are more places of pureness in those lungs, more places of healing. And so it is, and so it shall be. We encourage you to use essential oils on your lungs. Use essential oils for any cancers and brain tumors. Use essential oils on your third eye, but be very careful on your third eye because you don't want it to drip into your eyes, which has happened to me so many times. It's not good. Don't do that. Okay. Whew. So we want feedback on the healings that are happening as they are happening. And also for all of you that are holding sacred space, I am just so grateful, because this is not me. This is the energies that are coming through us today. All right. We're going to ask Tina to find that who is going to be next on our list of people that will receive these healings. And again, we are asking to make sure, I want to see how your energy is improving so that we can interject, we can adapt what the healings that are happening. Now, these healings, guys, are going to occur for those of you listening now, for you as the night goes on, all night long, for those of you who are going to be listening to this in the future, and so it is. I'm still feeling that this is cleared up. It is so clear, I'm like singing with delight. Okay, so we are going to pull a card. This card is for all of you, and then we're going to look at Patricia and her lungs. Okay, yes, to get imaging. Now, I want you to understand this. When you get that imaging, and if any of you also have imaging of your body parts, what we can do with that is we can, oh my God, yes, we can. We could put it on a group image of lungs. You can send it to me, Joan, at joanofangels.com, a picture of your images, and I will make a collage of all the images I get, and then Tina will show them and flash them so that we can actually send healing to your lungs in real time. In other words, we can all be seeing it. All right, so now this is a very unique card because here we are dealing with pain, and here we are dealing with healings. And the card that I pulled, very, very interesting, was Fairy Lovers. It's all about new energies and transmuting old energies, new love, courtship, romance, and falling in love. So I'm going to say that since that's a general card for everyone, let us infuse our bodies. Let's do that healing even for the sorrow. We are, I don't know how old you are, Vicki, but you know what, guys? I had a birthday, and I'm probably older than most of you on this, and I'm going to say the following. The more you carry those burdens and sorrows and shame, the older you get, the faster you age. You age pretty quickly. So let us let go of that as well, and let's infuse ourselves with new love. So let's take those lungs, okay? Let's take those lungs right now and continue to remove the cancers, remove those blocks, remove those energies, and at the same time, sprinkling them, imagining your lungs are in the shower with you, getting literally cleaned out, purified, rebooted. And let's face it, when is the last time you told your body, I love you, body? I love you, lungs. I love you, liver. I love you, heart. I love you, Joan. I love you, Patricia. I love you, Sugar Bee. I love you, fingers. I love you, nose. I love you, eyes. I love my third eye. I love every part of me. Because when we turn up that vibration to that power of love, which is the second card I got. Now, I was thinking, what the heck is wrong with these cards? I'm pulling cards for all of you as we're doing healings. And I'm expecting Spirit to give us some amazing lesson about healing. About, what to do about healing. And what do we get, my dearest friends, and blessed by the best, you share it out with those you love. What do I get but telling you new love, courtship, romance? Who are we romancing? We are romancing you. We are romancing Amanda. We are romancing Patricia, Amel, Tina Marie. We are romancing each and every one of you. We're romancing Vicki at 68. She is still a delight, and she will be feeling great. So I pulled those cards. The second one was Beauty and the Beast. So why are we talking about Beauty and the Beast? And why are we talking about new loves? Because guess what, guys? You are the beauties who've been treating yourself like you are the beast. I was talking with a dear friend this weekend who had a kind of difficult situation with someone, and she said to me, I feel embarrassed of myself, like I did something wrong because I didn't set boundaries. And so because of that feeling, the level of energy and of happiness radiating through you, what if I told you that you will get better the happier you feel? The more you love your brain, Jessica, the more you love your lungs, the more you love your liver, the more you love your cancers, because that's only a diagnosis. And forget that cancer. In fact, take that diagnosis and put it under your crystals, okay? And let it just brew and percolate, and get in a hot bath and pour in essential oils and put on your favorite love music and your favorite healing meditation music that's into the highest megahertz frequencies around, and put your candles on, and you live in that bathtub. You put in that bathtub whatever toxin removing salts and crystals. And yes, you can bathe with your crystals. And yes, you can bathe with your essential oils. And yes, you can. Yes, you can. So guys, this is all about empowering you to raise the power and the vibration within you using the power of unconditional love and belief. And remember, I said to you that miracles are completely possible when we are in that vortex of the miracle power, the miracle vortex now. So let's do it again. I love my brain. My brain functions so well. Do you know my brain works faster than the speed of light? My brain processes everything. My brain runs those neurons back and forth faster than the speed of light. My third eye is open. My third eye sees what is seen and unseen, what is in the third dimension and the fifth dimension and beyond. My third eye can discern truth. My third eye can discern when I am in my power. My third eye will give me that love letter. We are giving love letters to each and every one of us. We are giving love letters to you, and love letters that are long overdue. For your heart knows what's true. So loving our throat chakra. What do we do with that throat chakra? Let's pull out that block, that cork where you've stuffed it and you've been afraid to speak your truth. So let's see what the fairies have to say about it. All right. So we're going to look at the energy of healing in a moment. Oh, so now guess what they're telling us? We've been scared to fly. Holy moly. Well, doesn't that make sense? Because our fears tether us to the planet. They tether us to 3D consciousness. They keep it so we can't soar. So scared to fly. At the right moment, with the right timing, the moment is now, we are releasing the fears, because when you're in pain, it's hard to soar. When your third eye is blocked and it hurts, it is hard to soar. But I'm going to tell you something. I got on today knowing that I was going to be transformed through this show. So if you've been transformed through the show, please let me know that. Please give us a little blurb on that, how you've been transformed. All right. So all of you, when you're off of this, go take that bath. Yes, yes, yes. All right. I'm going to take a little scroll in the Wings Up Angels. Yes, yes, yes. Happy buzzes. Happy birthday. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. Regina, no wonder I just threw in as an afterthought the throat chakra, because I said, oh my God, I didn't discuss the throat chakra. So the throat chakra, your fifth chakra, let's imagine right now. Let's see, we're going to address the fever. We're going to address the throat. There's several things. So throat chakra plugs, not allowing us to speak our truth is part of it. Being afraid to speak up, being a scaredy cat to speak up. But with the sore throat, make yourself a drink that has any of the following combinations: tea, lemon, honey, ginger, apple cider vinegar, okay? And then any kind of tea or herbs that kind of work with your lungs. You can do that now. You can also, for your sore throat, a little bit of frankincense, lavender, sage would be good, pine needle. So if you have any pine needle tea, put that on your lungs. Let's address the lungs one more moment. Fennel tea is good for your lungs. Pine needle tea is also good for your lungs. So fennel and pine needle. Pine needle is literally needles from the pine trees. There's a list online of pine trees you don't use. You can boil it for 20 minutes. You could brew it like you're making espresso coffee. But those pine needles will remove what's causing blockages in those lungs. You can also use bromelain with NaC and glucosamine. Is that what I'm thinking of? All right, well, it's in my kitchen. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. With that sore throat, you should be drinking and gargling with salt water, warm salt water, warm waters, hot toddies. That's lemon, honey. As I said, I'm repeating myself for that. Okay, and a hot compress over here. Okay, so also doing a quick little scan of the throat chakra. And what is it when I'm going counterclockwise? Asking to remove anything, and we can pull that out. Okay, anything. So now we're going to say with that smell, lack of smell, loss of smell. So believe it or not, I think that you might try those teas, the fennel tea and the pine needle tea, to start with some of those teas, and that might help in a very simple way. Sometimes we don't need complicated things. We need to open up your taste buds, remove what's blocking your taste buds. So try that. All right, any last minute questions, my friends? This group healing was the best. The tools that I taught, I'm going to suggest that you continue and re-watch this later, especially if you received a healing. Those healings will continue to deepen. They'll continue to work. And that's what I can tell you. All right, guys. So we're going to be winding down now. No, we're not. We didn't do the healing for the world. So we're just going to, for one more moment, let us ask right now that those that we love, those that are in our community, our schools, our work, our family trees, our Zoom groups, our Facebook groups, our Instagram groups, our TikTok groups, our YouTube tribes, we ask that those people that we know and that we don't know, that stretch out our reach, we ask that they be allowed to have an energetic upgrade merely by being within this flow of having us sending their energies from here, from the sanctuary of Joan of Angels, as we send out that energies of upliftment and of healing. We know that you can experience those miracles and more, and that you can free that which is keeping your wings pinned. We know that we are uplifting each and every one of you as we are activating your energies, activating and syncing your body, mind, and spirit. I want you all to know that you can breathe a lot deeper right now, allowing that deep breath, allowing literally that balloon to expand, filling your heart, filling your lungs, filling your mind, body, and spirit, and know that this too shall pass, that what is occurring outside in the world is going to fall away, and that what is occurring inside in our body will help us get stronger and stronger and stronger. So we send these prayers of healing, not just for you, but for all those that was in your field, knowing that you will experience your energetic upgrade. And so it is. So guys, I'm Joan of Angels. You can find me on my YouTube page. Please help me grow that YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. I ask you that so that we can help heal more people, so that more people around the earth. Imagine if thousands of people around the earth were getting that healing tonight with us, or millions of people getting that healing with us, and that we were sending angelic vibrations and angel brigade across the planet, because next week I'm going to clue you into what Joan of Arc is saying about what we collectively can do and shall do on Miracle Mondays. And so it is. So check out my Joan of Angels page, by the way. Get your free ebook on your soul purpose. Check out the new class that is coming up this month. I'm going to show it to you right now. Let's see. Share screen. Where someone shared. Am I sharing the screen, or did Sina share the screen? Maybe I'm trying to share it. Yes, I am. Okay. That is right. Okay. So go, if you can find this on my page and on Neil's page as well. But it is definitely Joan of Angels, your superpowers. If you want to engage with me, and if you want to have more experiences of your own and enhance your healing powers, enhance your intuitive powers, enhance your ability to shift your energy instantly, then I encourage you to work with me in some of the programs that I'm beginning to offer. So after the intuition class, I'm offering a 6-week soul awakening class to know your soul purpose. So reach out to me, go sign up at the website. All right. These healings are for all of you. I love you very much. I will continue to be here every week with Miracle Monday. All right. So go take your baths, go do your healing, heal yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Thanks for being here with us, and so it is.